Hi, I am excited to show you today, or try to video. I guess we'll see how smoothly this goes. I'm going to do some Masterson Method on my boy here. This is Ace, and yeah, I'm going to be probably focusing mostly on his poll and on his neck, and depending on how things move along, maybe his shoulders, but we'll kind of see how that goes. He just got his teeth done on the weekend. He has been dealing with some head tossing and bobbing, and he's been a little bit uncomfortable, so I got his teeth done. And yeah, so now I'm just trying to do some extra body work to help him feel his best. And so with the Masterson Method, I'm also going to be using my essential oils as well to help with his mind and his muscles. And yeah, I have a whole collection of them in this super fashionable fanny pack. And yeah, I guess we'll see what he likes and we'll go from there. And then I've got my my V6, which is basically a diluter, just because I do know that Ace is his skin is very sensitive, and so I always try to dilute things very well for him. And so normally when I start, I like to try to start with Valor if they will, if they like it. Oh, thanks, buddy. All right. See, Valor is just really nice to help balance them. And this thing is so jam-packed full because I didn't really know. He's really been changing mentally and physically, so the oils that he likes and doesn't like is really changing almost every time I work with him. So this, we'll see if he has any sort of interest to Valor, which in the past he has not been a real fan of. So he's not really showing me that he's very keen on this one still. I know if you've watched any of my other videos with him, if he likes it, he's like trying to eat it right out of my hand. So another one that I'm going to try just to kind of help with the mental side of this before we get started is Release. And this one he usually really likes. This has been a favorite for his for a long time. We've got so he's licking and chewing there, so that's a positive sign. He is also slightly distracted. The pony is on the other side of the fence, of course. But he's looking a lot more relaxed. He's dropping his head. He was licking and chewing. So I think I'll go ahead and, oh yeah, up for another sniff. I think I'll go ahead and use this one to kind of start. And, which I'm almost out of, by the way. Sucks. Got that on my reorder list. Anyway, so basically what I'm just going to do is to kind of help balance him. So I'm just going to put one hand on each side of his withers, and we're just going to kind of sit here and breathe for a little bit. Go. There's the lick and chew. Alright, go buddy. Okay, so I brought out a lot of different oils for him to see kind of which ones he would like to maybe give a go, because he is quite sensitive up here in his poll. So I'm going to try, this is lemongrass, just to see. Lemongrass is a very hot oil. Well, it's not like a hot oil. People use it a lot in cooking. He seems very interested in lemongrass. Or maybe not. He was really sniffing it there. Hey. Come back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Well, maybe that's not the one for him. He was really smelling it there. Makes it a little, once you can come out with less oils, the better, because he probably can smell all the other oils I have in my pouch as well, which might make things a little overwhelming. So once I kind of find an oil that he seems to like, then I'll go ahead and take off my fanny pack. Oh, he really perked up when he smelled this one. So this is wintergreen. Okay, you like that one? Should we try wintergreen? Sure, we're gonna give wintergreen a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and just close this up, and maybe I'll just kind of spin it around so it's out of my way a bit, which it doesn't want to spin. I'll just spin, whatever, I'll just leave it on. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some on my hands, and I'm not gonna apply it directly to him, just because I want to kind of transfer it from my hands on to him. To start, we're just basically going to up along his forehead and his poll. Okay, do you want to smell it again? Good boy. Okay, you're all right. You're okay. I know, he's very, very tender up here. And so I'm just kind of hovering right above. I'm just basically touching the hair. So I'm really not even applying pressure. And this is something that you don't want, you don't want to resist. You don't want to fight back with them. You're okay. Hi. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. And then as soon as you see some sort of a positive release, so I'm still just hovering there. There, kind of, his eyes are getting a little softer. You're all right. So I'm just kind of holding onto his halter just to help kind of, there we go, a nice lick and chew. So then you just kind of want to step back and just let him process all of that. And I'm not going to get into how the Masterson method works. If that's something that really interests you, then I would just recommend going onto his webpage, or he's also on Facebook. And he, of course, can explain it all way better than I can. And I am by no means an expert at this. I've only been playing around with this for a little while. And so I also want to focus on his, up here above his eye, which is going to be around close to his TMJ, and everything else. There's really important muscles up in here. So you can see he's like immediately relaxing. His eyes are getting soft. He's almost head bobbing a little bit. It's probably irritating him that I'm just blabbing on and on. So again, I'm just easy, easy. You don't want to force them into staying there, but you want to kind of move with them and be very, very patient, waiting for that release. And so he is getting nice and soft, but he is also showing some resistance. So I think, there we go. There's the lick and chew. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. All right. And so you can work on an area more than once. So I think I might go back up here to the pole and just see how he does. Yeah, he's getting softer a lot faster than the first time. Yeah, so he's moving his jaw a bit. Fidgeting like this is also a sign of usually some sort of a release. Boy. You just want to be patient and make sure that they have the time to release everything that they're needing to release, emotionally and physically. Hi. Good boy. And then I'm going to do right here again. Good boy. He looks like he wants to fall asleep almost now. Good boy. You're alright, you're okay. Good boy. Hey, is that your fidget? Or is your nose just itchy? I think that's a little bit of a release, so that's awesome. And focus. Ooh, another big sigh. That's good. There. Oh boy. I'm going to come back and focus a little bit more on his pole. So I'm going to try to do head drop. Come here, buddy. Because he's really tight up here. Oh boy. So basically I'm just applying pressure, light pressure, asking him to slowly drop with this hand on the front. And now I'm going to gently, see, he's sore, like oh, there's a release, so that's good. That's good. Good boy. Good boy. And so he is very sensitive, so it really doesn't take any pressure for him, and he's kind of like ouchie, ouchie. This is something that we're trying to work on. And so you ask with my left hand, and I'm going to massage with my right. And the goal is to get their head lower and lower. So I'm going to ask for a little lower. They come up, you go with them, and then you ask again. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, that pony. Hey, hey, you ready? Go again. We're going to ask to go down. Boy. Really? Good boy. I know. Good boy. Don't you even think of nibbling on me, dude. Okay. Good boy. So even this for him is good. Usually you get up in here and he's like, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. So I'm doing, I would probably consider what he calls grape pressure. And he seems to be, of course now he's distracted. Come here. Alright, so I'm going to come down again. See if I can get him to kind of stay down. Because the lower they drop their head, kind of the better. And then if you can actually get a bit of a head bob while you massage. Alright. The better, because it helps move some joints. So I'm just still asking, I'd like it a little lower if he'll let me. A little lower. Good boy. I'm going to just release for a second. I don't want him to start bracing. And now I'm going to ask again. Okay, well he doesn't seem too interested in going any lower, and I'm not about to push, because he might just feel too vulnerable perhaps to go any lower. So I'm just going to try to apply this head bob right here, which is looking really nice there for a second. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. How's that feel, eh? Alright, come here. I know. So distracted. It's hard being young. See? Down again we go. And don't be trying to out-muscle your horse. It's never, ever going to work. So since I already know he's not going to go really low, I'm going to just work him right here where he seems the most comfortable. And I'm going to kind of, oh yeah, good man. Good man. This is beautiful. Beautiful, buddy. So I'm just keeping light pressure kind of up here, trying to encourage him to stay down. Okay. Okay, do you need a minute? Need a minute? Look around for a second. I know the geese are going crazy over there. Good sign of spring. Okay. All right, come here. You seen the geese? Oh yeah, he's already kind of dropping and getting. It's okay. You're okay. Good boy. Down a little more. Good boy. don't want to ever brace against them. I'm going to ask him to come back down again. Yeah. Doesn't seem very interested in going back. There we go. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, bud. Easy. You're okay. You're okay. You're alright. Come here. I know. Good boy. Alright. Okay. One more time. There we go. He seems very interested in sniffing my pant legs. There, this is looking really nice, and it feels a lot softer up top here. So that's really, really encouraging. Oh boy, yeah. And so like he barely didn't get any oils put on him. It was all just contact from my hands to his hair, but they're still going to absorb and help his muscles. But I'm going to do a couple other things, but I'll probably stop my filming now. Yikes, 22 minutes. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that was interesting. So we'll talk to you later all. Bye.